one should have an AI which is personal to themselves in their household, which is offline.
Yeah, because and then it's not taking information from other places. It literally is just your singular information.
Yeah. And you can use that throughout your whole house, your children, anybody, if you live alone and blah, blah, whatever it is. If it's a family or an individual, you now have access and you give it access to web scrape to get information from the internet.
And then close the door again.
And then closes the door.
I like that, you know. I like it.
It's the way it's being marketed.
Yeah.
It is being humanized.
Yeah.
And it is not human.
Right.
And this is why I said in the beginning, AI does not read, it runs code. It does not write, it generates code. So when one is seeing on the screen that it's thinking, it is not thinking. It is searching. It is scanning its system based on the key words on how it needs to script the direction of the output. It gives everyone the fine edge because now everyone is in the same position as those who are elites in the industry. It takes a human about 3, 4, 5, 6 months to do 30,000 lines of code themselves. But it will take an AI 3 minutes. Zignet has 1,885 agents. Now, when I say agents, I'm not talking about human beings.
The AI agents?
Yes,
Okay.
Who actively make the phone call. They reach out, make the phone call. They send the emails. Everything is all on autopilot. However, to give the human element, I show up at the door.
Greetings and salutations. I'm Alicia Mullings and this is the Sense Only podcast. This podcast is for those who are tired of the noise, distraction and disconnection in the world. It's for those who know that we need to be the change that we want to see in the world. Today, I have an amazing guest who's actually, I feel intimidated. I've been intimidated by the genius, but that's a good thing because that shows that I'm always still open and ready to learn. The hot topic that we know in the world right now is AI. And we are so blessed to have an absolute genius in all things that is AI. I am over the moon, feeling truly blessed to welcome the one, the only Craig.
Yes, you know what, that's an introduction, give thanks, Real talk, sister. Yeah.
That's all right.
Highly love and energy, man. Real talk, because it's a blissful joy to be able to be here, you know what I mean? And to be able to experience all that you're doing as well. You see it? And I say you're with a reflection of I as well. You see it? But at the same time, that's yours. That belongs to you. You see me?
Thank you.
And the greatness that you're doing with our people and for our people and also for yourself and for the growth of what you know is due to forward, because it's gonna get beautiful.
Thank you.
You see it, it's gonna get beautiful. So yeah, man, thank you.
That's all right.
You see it, thank you for your presence and thank you for what you're doing. Yes,
So but yes, please tell us about you and the brilliance that you do.
You know what? That's a blissful thing still, because in introduction, yes, I am, formerly known as Craig. Professionally known as Craig Huxtable, community known as Father Hux, and spiritually known as H. Leo.
Okay. So
in all those reflections, this is one aligning oneself with all realms of what is all. As we've discussed before, you see it in our personal reasoning.
Yes.
You see it. So in being able to discuss today, yes, we've been, as a people, we've been fixated on the physical and what's happening in the physical realm. And a lot of the stuff that happens in the physical can distract us from what's happening in the spiritual. And not only in the spiritual, also now in the digital.
Right.
You see, and it's a realm that has a reflection and code from spiritual. It will be difficult in this moment to go as deep as the essence of code. But one thing I can say is it wasn't always zeros and ones.
Okay.
The zeros and ones is a reconstruction of what was slash and one.
Okay.
And that's from the spiritual realm. It's the same code that aligns one in spiritual. It's the same way how we align ourselves in spiritual language. And I will give everyone an exclusive right now in saying that I am creating a new code which reflects that same spiritual code in the digital code.
Okay.
So then you can align yourselves and have different communication spiritually. But that will get broken down in a different way. I swear, because the way I'm gonna have to break that down is gonna be crazy. So yeah, listen, a person with so much ideas are beautiful.
I know, yeah.
Ideas are beautiful. Yeah. And that's one thing is, I've had, I've been able to witness a lot of the, some of the guests that you've had here and the discussions that you've had, and, you've had sisters who have come here and spoke about sisterhood and, best ways that best ways how families and networks can support females in being able to grow.
Yes.
You see, and that one, as a man who has 3 daughters, 3 moons, you see, it's a beautiful thing to be able to experience and have that around one.
Yeah.
You see, and it's the network that keeps that.
100%.
They call it artificial intelligence. All it is zeros and one. You see?
Yeah.
All it is an algorithm.
Okay.
When one turns around and sees a code or a code being generated by a quote unquote agent, and it says, oh, it's reading, humans read. AIs don't read. They run code.
Yes.
You see? When it says it's writing, humans write. AIs don't write. They generate code. You see, they are what they are generating. The same way we create movement, we create sound. We are what we're generating.
Yes.
You see, we are of that vibration because you are what you speak. You see, we can live in the realm of you are what you eat. We know it's you are what you speak because it's the speaking which creates the vibration of moving forward in life. You see, so with the reflection of how AI moves, it's a similar way.
Okay.
It's just about aligning oneself and reflecting upon it in the exact same way. You see, when I built an agent, and I'll say, let's say with the Renovation Gateway, that's my building construction company.
Okay.
And then you have Zignet, which is my AI, IT professional company in that sense. So what I do is I'm a technological AI innovations consultant. So just to break it down, it's all good to have a title, but the title is just something that one has just for selling purposes.
Yeah. And we see so many people just give themselves titles out here in the world.
It's just for selling purposes.
What does this mean? Yeah.
Exactly.
I hear you.
So it's just for selling purposes, but it also to give some sort of direction as to what to expect when having a discussion with in the realm of technology. So before I go into anything else, I think it might be best if I give a reflection of a history of I.
I was about to ask that.
Yes, I.
Yeah, because your history very much qualifies anything you say. As I said, to the point where I was like, lad, what do I ask, Craig? I'm like, the intelligence was I was like, I appreciate smart people, literally, and I can go toe to toe with smart people. But I'm like, this is a topic that you win. You win already. I'm not there yet. I'll get there, but I'm not there yet.
Yes, I. Yet is a blissful thing to hear.
This is it. Yeah, I'm working on it.
Well, you know what? Just in the light of where I'm from, I'm a third generation Windrush baby. Parents forward from the land of Jamaica. A large family. To the point where when I was younger in the dating days, I had to make sure I asked females what their last name was because it was peak. You see me? So that's the reflection of how large the family is, and that's on both sides.
Yeah,
you see it, and that's on both sides of both sides as well. You see it like my grandparents and on my mum's and dad's side. It's very large. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. I was about to say that. It's a beautiful thing.
Because growing up in a household with beer noise, the conflict management skills is on point.
Your EQ is supreme when you come from big families.
Yes, emotional intelligence is
on point.
Nice. Yes,
you read people before anything. You see them for a second and you don't read them.
Yes, exactly. So emotional intelligence is there, and then it's the emotional maturity that one has to grow into, because the intelligence could be there. You can see it, but it's how is one responding to it. That's a different situation.
And manage it,
Yes, So the emotional maturity is one thing. I give the reflection of the Renovation Gateway and how I came to run a building and construction company. I started that in 2019, and that was because I became the sole carer of 2 of my children.
Okay.
Not going to go into
the details.
But it was a beautiful sight of a responsibility that I didn't shy away from at all. You see it? Embrace that with open arms and listen. Anyways, they strengthen I am in becoming who I am. So being able to run a building construction company, I started that off of doing flooring and just doing painting and decorating. And I started up an account on one of the apps called My Builder.
Okay.
And I was getting a lot of the small work.
Yes.
I realized that people weren't taking on the little hallway 3 square meters worth of flooring. I was like, well, I'll take it on and I'll charge them a standard 150. You see? And I said, well, there's so many, work out there that was small. Right. But people were too big to want to take on the small work.
Take it on and you got volume.
You see it? So I took them all on. And that supported I am being able to build up the feedback.
Nice.
You see? So the feedback and reviews I started getting was rapid in relation to when the account was open.
Right.
So it only posed as a good representation for when I wanted to go for the bigger projects. So it's not saying how much flooring I done. It's not saying that I done only 2 square meters or a little small bathroom. You see it? It was saying that I done flooring.
This is it.
You see it? And the reviews was beautiful.
That's a great strategy. I like it.
And I learned how to do all of that stuff once again from Mumsy. And I'm not saying Mumsy taught me how to do flooring. Nah. Mumsy taught I the art of putting stuff together.
Yes.
When we used to get flat pack stuff from, Argos, Mumsy used to take out the instruction and dash it away and say, that's the idiot guide. It was built without that. And me and my brother and my Mumsy, we would sit there, and we would put the whole thing together.
But I'm smiling because I was that child as well. But at least you had your mum and your brother.
Yes,
me, putting together furniture since I was little bit.
See.
So it wasn't my mum's thing, and but I had the curiosity. I literally think from about 6 or 7, I've been putting, as you say, flat pack furniture together.
Yes.
I get it. Yeah.
Yes. And it gives one
your mind.
You see it, problem solving
100%.
is on point.
Yeah.
You see, you can step in a room and already know how something needs to be done.
Yes.
You see it?
Yeah.
And Mumsy also taught us how to paint. You see, we used to paint the whole house, room by room. Mumsy used to decorate at least 2 to 3 times a year.
Oh, wow. Active.
Active. Yeah, before, because family gatherings used to happen every August.
Yeah.
Because it's my mumsy's the 3rd of August, I'm the 15th, and my brother's the 28th. So the summer,
fresh look,
used to always, yes. Then when Christmas used to fall, I have decided to stop calling it that. Yeah. So when Christmas used to forward, same situation.
Yes.
Same situation. House is already decorated.
Yeah.
You see it? Like Mumsy would decorate like I said, 2 to 3 times a year. And having a roller was a luxury item. We never used rollers. Mumsy used paintbrush.
Okay.
So it was me down here
time.
at this height
Yeah.
My brother was Dessa and my mother's at Dessa. And we're painting the whole house.
The brush.
With the paint.
It's hardcore.
Paintbrush. You see it?
Yes.
So when I started painting and decorating, you see my cutting in?
Pristine. I see you.
You see it? Mm-hmm. And that built the business.
Nice.
That's where the Renovation Gateway went from a guy who was just doing it in, supporting people with laminate flooring and doing that, to the point where a person called me and said, "Oh, can you do a loft conversion?" I said, "Yeah." Me never know how to do a loft conversion.
You figure it out.
I went on YouTube and I just watched videos after videos. Yes.
I'm like, I don't know what life was like before YouTube, I blanked that out.
That's
YouTube changes things.
It does. It does.
Give thanks. And now I'm contributing to it. Shout out to YouTube.
Shout out to YouTube. You say, you know what I mean? So it's YouTube is a reflection of the internet in general, is a reflection of the Matrix, let's just say. And I say that based on being able to download information.
Yeah.
And that is literally the power of it. And one has to embrace it in that way, in knowing that when one wants to seek information, use what you have.
Yeah.
One could either be a victim of the algorithm, you see it,
or use
one
it as
can
a tool.
leverage it.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Leverage the algorithm.
100%.
Now, that's how the Renovation Gateway was evolved, but that's the history of where it falls from.
Yes.
It falls from what I learned as a child. Everything falls from what I learned from as a child.
Yeah.
When I was like 6, I was that child that was underneath the table. If there was diagnosed, if I was to get diagnosed with anything from a youth, they would have blatantly said I had autism or something. You see it? Because I was that child that don't touch me. I don't like being touched. I used to bang my head all the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Constantly rocking. I used to spend a whole bunch of time underneath a table, just doing stuff. You know what I mean? And one time Mumsy came home with a computer, working for the hospital. And, Mumsy had a good reputation in it. So when things used to get dash weight, so they them getting dash weight, they used to say, "Oh, Mum, take that." So she came home with a PC, a Dell. And I was like, this is interesting, man. Let me take this apart. I took it apart.
Love it.
Put it back together. It didn't work. Yeah. Mumsy didn't get vexed. Nothing like that. But Mumsy just went off. By the time she got back there, like 2 days later or something like that, another one forwarded.
Nice.
Took it apart, put it back together, and it worked.
Incredible.
The only thing is, it needed to be rebooted.
Right.
So I now knew, as a young child, how to deal with the hardware.
Yes.
And my interest of technology started to go through the roof. You see it? Because my brother and I, we was already those children who was taking out, like opening the light switches and changing the switch. Yeah. Changing the colors and everything else. We was already doing all them sort of stuff.
Wow.
You know what I mean? We was already taking off the lights and changing what we wanted to change on it. You know what I mean? So the electronics wasn't a problem to us. You see it? We was already doing dangerous things.
I was going to say that. Give thanks to your mum for insisting you with electric.
Yeah.
I love it.
But that's it. We explored.
Yeah.
As age babies,
she
we
gave
explored.
You that freedom, which is
man.
beautiful parenting.
It was that. So, in saying that, like I said, there was a support there, but it was one of my older brothers, share the same father. One of my older brothers. He's part of the business as well.
Nice.
He knows everything about security, network, authentication, that side of stuff.
Right.
You see me? Like, I called him and I said, "Yo, my brother Gary." I said, "Yo, Gary, I need support with this thing." You see it? But it's a household with the lead. It's not no mobile. You see it? Yeah. So he forwarded and he rebooted it. And that's when he showed me about the software side. Showed me I learned about LimeWire and all them other stuff where you can download and basically hacking. You see it? And
basically hacking. Just drop it in.
That's basically hacking,
Yeah.
Learn a little piece. here and there about, key gens and everything else, how to get, serial keys to be able to have a legitimate copy of Windows and Microsoft Office, and a whole bunch of games.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good thing.
A week.
So that's what took me. That was the joy.
Yeah.
That was the element of joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the element of joy, sister, where everything became brand new. That brother of mine, differently embraced I in that field. Constantly embraced I in that field. To the point where his next mission was, go on, get some change. Took me to a computer fair, bought a whole bunch of pieces, built a PC, sold it for £400.
Nice.
And I kept doing that. I kept rotating that. That ended up becoming my little small business.
Yes.
Even Mumsy would be like, oh, someone needs their computer fixed. Can you fix it? They bring their computer. I fixed I became the title again, IT paramedic.
Love it.
That became the title. You see it?
Yeah.
That became the title back then. So I was an IT paramedic supporting people with, rebooting their computers and installing games and stuff like that. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was something that I embraced, and I ended up some years later, 2016, I went off and got a degree in computer science.
Nice.
And to be honest, the whole pathway to get a degree, I literally only wanted to throw my hat in the air. And it was going through the journey of university that I then realized the joy of university. You see it?
Yeah, expand. I'm sure I can add to it.
Because like I said before, all I had in mind was to just fling
the hat in there and move on with life.
Because I already knew I'm studying something that I knew.
Yes. You just need the paperwork.
I just need
to certify it.
And that was all it was, because I went for a position with IBM.
Okay.
This is way back in the day, like I said, IT paramedic days. And I went for an interview, but it was a practical one where we had to build the PC and then install it and blah, 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 blah.
Nice.
So I'm like, yeah, cool. But I was the fastest and I got it rebooted and everything quicker. But the guy who was leading the interview turned around and said, listen, I'm going to have to get to this one here though. Even though you finished it first and everything else, I'm going to have to get to this one here because you have no qualifications.
Oh, wow.
None.
That's rough.
But he was a nice guy.
But I overstand at the same time, but yeah, so I get it.
And he said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to email you some of the work in the area as a help desk. So I would get notifications of some of the work that was needed in the area.
Yes.
And now I was the IT paramedic.
I love that.
You see it? So it was a supporting thing.
How have you integrated the AI into the business now, into your construction business?
Yes, that's an idea that I had, and I've now been able to do it. And what I've been able to do is I've turned the Renovation Gateway not only into a company that actively does the work, we also serve as an agency. I'm also known as a project manager, project delivery manager in the tech industry, where I've delivered multiple projects, softwares and applications and everything else. So the project management aspect and that experience of project management is what I built. I built a project management system where the whole project from end to end is viewed. So you even have like a map, and you can see on the map where all the little dots, where all the projects are happening across the whole of the UK. That view as well, that view always gets me excited. But what the joy of it is we're able to source work, not only able to manage work. So we have access to the whole of the UK in relation to planning applications.
Okay.
So we're able to see when an application has been rejected or approved. Even when they've just been submitted, we have access to everything. So we then reach out to vendors.
Yes.
All on autopilot, by the way. So it's not the individual.
Nice.
Zignet has 1,885 agents. Now, when I say agents, I'm not talking about human beings.
The AI agents.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, who actively make the phone call. They reach out, make the phone call, they send the emails. Everything is all on autopilot. However, to give the human element, I show up at the door.
Nice.
You see?
Yes.
I show up at the door. Congratulate them for being able to have a successful application put in and it's been approved. And then that's when you can then say, hey, I'm here. I'm happy to give you a free quote. But my AI agents have already planned out and mapped out exactly how the work is going to go. And I already know what the quote is.
Incredible.
You see?
Yeah.
I'm going to go in there just to get some measurements for the sake of getting some measurements and
to make people feel a little bit better because it's in a human.
Of course.
Yeah.
Tap my laser a little bit.
Yeah.
You see it? Do some measurements, then keep it moving.
That's so powerful. So with the Zignet, and that's obviously you've tied that into your construction business. Like, okay, can anyone use Zignet? So obviously me, you see all the things I've got going on. Can your AI agents like work on my behalf in terms of podcast or my documentary or whatever else?
It expands because
Nice.
we have multiple different applications within Zignet. So Zignet is the company that deals with everything digital. But we have applications within, you see. So the Renovation Gateway, the actual application that I'm discussing is actually called Vendor Flow. You see, there's also another application which is called Prospect Flow. Now, Prospect Flow is one of my great ideas.
Okay.
Now, Prospect Flow scans the whole of company house and it web scrapes all of the company's details and it searches for companies that are viable who may not have a good website and may not have a website at all, but it will see their company health. So it will know whether they're a viable company to actually approach
Nice.
based on the services we provide.
Aye.
It will reach out to them, it will call them, it will say, hey, listen, checked out your site, looks like it could do with a revamp. Before the conversation's even finished, we like halfway in the conversation, the AI is already sending the prospect a link to their website because it's already designed it in the background. You see?
Wow.
So the website's been designed in the background.
Nice.
The agent then sends them the link. They then view it whilst they're even on the phone, and then they can decide to buy there and then. And it's about getting the sale quickly.
Yes.
Some people say no. Some people don't even want to hear what the agent's got to say because it's an agent.
Yeah.
It's AI. You see,
Right.
the world hasn't really adapted yet to accept phone calls by an agent.
Right.
You see? So some people do, some people don't. And that's the joy of it. You're able to literally run your businesses fully autopilot. And that's whether it's outbound calls or inbound calls, all answered by AI. Now imagine with yourself. So this is my sales tactics here coming in as well, yeah? So
I appreciate it.
So-
It's so good.
running a podcasting business,
Yeah.
and that would then also open a lot of doors for interviews that you would have to do and a lot of people who would demand your time in that way.
Yes.
So having some sort of scheduling system, let's say an agent would pick up the phone from inbound calls and actually put them in a schedule for you. Do everything down on the phone, find out who they are, get their information, and then put them in the calendar.
And do some qualifying as well. Because
Exactly.
the amount of people who are trying to come up on here, try to have chit chat. I'm like, this is not chit chat podcast.
Exactly.
I need you to have done something. Problem solved. Learn the mission of the podcast first before you try and rock up and chat about you're trying to come on here. This is not for just people who just want to talk and express themselves. Just a side note.
Yes,
so
sir.
yeah, if the AI can sieve them lot out,
Yes, sir.
amazing.
And that's literally it. So if that be one of the that would be considered as a project manager, that would be the reflection of what the pain point would be,
Yeah,
or the problem statement.
big pain point. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So knowing that pain point is being served, would one say that that's something that one could benefit from?
Yes.
And if one then heard that that's a £2,000 cash drop, is that something that one would be willing to pay for?
I'd drop a whole list of things, and if you could achieve the list of things that I need, then yeah, I will drop that
You see?
straight away.
And that's
no problem. Because I'm like, if you're making my life easier and a lot more, just because, as you know, I've got enough things I go on. So if the AI wants to be my army working on my behalf, I will pay for that. That's all right.
And that's the point.
That's all
you
good.
See, so those who want to, who know, like some may be watching this and they may look at I and know, is that guy who was on the strip selling CDs? Because I have a history of many other things. You see,
so many people have. You have to build yourself, and you have to go through experiences.
And then there's pointing of fingers, and it's like, yes, sales, mate, but this is sales right here.
This is sales refined,
and this is how it's done. You see it? It's finding the problem statement and executing it, but knowing that one has a service to provide.
Yes,
that can accommodate for multiple problem statements.
Yeah,
and that's one thing Zignet does.
Love it.
It is able to support with multiple problem statements. And it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be an agent doing something on their behalf. It could also be creating an application that supports them in their day-to-day work. You see, it might even be creating a fitness application for them that is personal to them. You see, that supports them in their routine and what's comfortable for them. I can throw an agent on there that actually communicates with them and supports them with their mental health.
Nice.
You see, gives them encouraging words, lets them know that they're doing good. You see it, lets them know, hey, listen, don't worry if you fell off that day, man. You're gonna pick it up. You see it? Easy to do that. You see it, that's the support. And when I say easy, I don't mean that like, I don't mean that in the way where it's flippant. I mean in the sense where in delivery, that's standard. It's standard to be able to deliver at a level where it accommodates what people's problem statements are. And a lot of people will have different problem statements. Like I said, I'm a project manager. I have project managers in my position who would want to be able to manage multiple projects at once and have emails for chasing up this person who's supposed to be doing that and that one's supposed to be doing that. At least that way you get all of that stuff being chased up for you. It gives you the ability to be able, you know, to go off and go and do what you need to do. You see?
That's exactly what I need. I need the AI to do all the administration. Happy to just oversee whatever, just make sure the thing hasn't gone awry.
Yeah.
The tedious day-to-day stuff. Go forth AI, do your thing. What would you say? Because obviously, because this is like the hot topic right now, and there's different energies and feelings towards the AI. What would you say to people who are, I guess, in a space of fear or scared of the AI and the doom and gloom position that's put on it right now? Actually, first of all, obviously, I'm not going to make an assumption, but I'd say from the fact that you're utilizing it and using it and you have made businesses from it, and then that business is supporting your other business, it's a positive thing in your world. That's my assumption. I shouldn't assume. It's my wild guess. But for people who, you're an entrepreneur, you're a business person, so therefore, and we've just had a whole dialogue as me as another business person, I'm like, I appreciate that, thank you very much. But for people who are not business people and are happy working for other people, and it's now a case of, hey, I was going to take your job. AI is not really looking like it's their friend right now. It's looking like a thief right now. Exactly. What would you say to these people in terms of reassuring them maybe? Can they be reassured? Or is it a case of, boy, the writing's on the wall, this may be your time to take action so it doesn't thief your job, and if it does thief your job, you've got something else going on? It's
a good question, and it is a question that poses very deeply in the industry because there is going to be fear. When it was the industrial age and machines came about, people lost their works then.
Yeah.
You see? But what about those who were the engineers, who were building the vehicles by hand and everything else, and then the machines started doing it? Some of those engineers became entrepreneurs who built machines themselves. They embraced it. They didn't turn their back on it and get afraid of it.
Right.
They didn't see it as a be-all end-all. They used it, they leveraged it. And like I said, it's either we become victims of it or we leverage it and do something with it.
Yeah.
And that's the situation. It's you know, being a person who has a degree in computer science, and like I said, a project delivery manager in a field where I'm dealing with a whole bunch of developers who are web designers and everything else, and they're like, no AI this, no AI that. You see, and in my head, I'm like, mate, it's gonna get your work done a lot more faster. You see it?
Yeah.
It takes a human about 3, 4, 5, 6 months to do 30,000 lines of code themselves. But it will take an AI 3 minutes.
Right.
And if one is a professional, an expert in it, one can direct and steer the AI in order to do it correctly. And that is what is important. It's not about saying, oh yeah, but that's gonna have a whole bunch of bugs. Of course it's gonna have a whole bunch of bugs. But that is why AI is only as good as the user.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
Now, if it is an expert using it, I'm an engineer. I've been coding since way before the days of MySpace. MySpace don't have nothing on me when it comes to the days I was coding. I was coding on Notepad. You see, I only knew code. When it comes to any language, yeah, I knew language, but I knew HTML. Then when I learned CSS and a bit of Java, but the CSS and Java came into play when MySpace was around.
Right.
For me, in relation to what I was learning. I only knew HTML. That was it. That was all I had to do. That. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So in relation to like moving forward, for what fear would be, if I only lived my life as a web designer, then that's where it would have been difficult. Because a person who's a web designer and that's all they do, they're like, oh no, like AI is not, but how can one leverage it though? Be the expert, allow AI now to multiply your work, to be an extension of yourself. That's what it should be.
I completely agree with you. As I said, nowhere near as where you are, but I'm involved in the AI, and AI helps my workload. Trust and believe. Even for things I have to do for this editing and things for this podcast, as you just rightly said, things that would have been just long, so much easier, so much quicker, efficient, to the point where the times now, my workflow is now beautiful. I can definitely say that.
Yes, sir.
Literally.
Yes, sir.
I can get episode out and then do what I need to do. And from before it was like just stressful between each episode. Like now I'm ahead of myself with certain things. Technically, I could have this podcast out every week. I'm not going to right now. Fortnightly is beautiful for me. However, with the AI, it allows for that.
Yes, sir. It does, and to add to that in relation to, you know, the power of how it's able to support in magnifying the work to the point where you can duplicate it and do stuff a lot more faster. Imagine now, 10 years ago, back in 2015, I would have only been able to work on one project, and that would have been one application that I'm designing, and that's gonna take 2, maybe 3 years, to do it. You see? And that's MVP. That's the minimal viable product side of it. That's only probably about 75 to 80% done. You see it? So it's not even 100%.
Right.
And that's literally would take 2 to 3 years, me as an individual, to do it by myself. Now, fast forward in 10 years later, and AI became public. I've been able to design in the last 12 months. I've been able to do 40 products, applications actively built.
I hear you. What I can say on the flip side though, where I do see where this thing can be problematic in terms of some of the laziness that it's creating. Because I'm like one of the ones that actually I've clocked myself reacting to is I get the adverts that come up, and there's now one where you literally place the thing on a real book, and then the thing just reads the book for you. That's mad. There's certain things in your brain. There's such a beauty in reading a book a physical, tangible book, turning the pages, that silence, that me time, that downtime, and going through the pages. We know that there's such a power in reading. Now you just dash a thing on there and the thing just reads the book to you. You know, everybody knows, majority of people know, when you're listening to a book, you're doing stuff. You're not fully focused, you're not fully immersed, you're not fully taking it in, you're doing things. So I'm like, with that, because we're still the generations where we're the bridge, aren't we? We're the transition. So a lot of us are still familiar with actual books.
Yes.
And now you can, if you're driving or whatever, then listen to an audiobook, whatever, that's fine, but you're still multitasking nonetheless. My concern is the generations that come after, who are just so used to, we just listen to books now, that there's going to be a time where a physical book will be a relic, antique, but there's a power in that. So them types of things there, I have a concern with. And also in terms of people's cognitive ability, we all know there's a mad decline that's happening now because of technology. As I said, once again, not so much for us, but I'm concerned for the future generations. And I feel like there's a good portion of people as well, because they use the abbreviation of AI. They're not thinking about the fact that it is artificial intelligence. It's artificial, and I've said this so many times, it's fake. So when people are using this as the be all end all, like if they need an answer for something, and granted, the convenience of going on, I'm not going to mention any brands, but we know where you can just go and search and get an answer for something. Some people just take it as so, like, ultimate truth. They don't question nothing. But you'll know, and you can concur with me on this, or hallucinations. We know there's hallucinations in a lot of the AI.
There's a lot.
This is what I'm saying.
There's the back of it.
There's the back of it. I seen somebody do a test on one of them and it says, spell the word committee. When I say it went round in circles and different letters and stuff, the word committee, I was like, well, I'm concerned for the younger generation that whatever foolishness this thing tells you now, that's just the way it is. And as you just said, there's so many hallucinations, but people don't have that awareness, and they're just, there's a lot of people who are just taking it as gospel. That's very concerning. Yes, so obviously on one side, we're saying, no, you can help with your workflow, you can get things done, it's efficient, it speeds up things, You're using it as a tool. The same way you use the scissors as a tool, or you use a washing machine as a tool, we're seeing it as, we still have superiority over the thing, because it's a tool that we are using. I'm concerned there's a lot of people who are just taking it as, the AI is the new God type of thing. I'm like, scared of you.
To add to that, you know what? It's true, because it's the way it's being marketed.
Yeah.
It is being humanized.
Yeah.
And it is not human.
Right.
And this is why I said in the beginning that AI does not read. It runs code. It does not write, generates code. So when one is seeing on the screen that it's thinking, it is not thinking. It is searching. It is scanning its system based on the keywords on how it needs to script the direction of the output. Keywords, like triggers, all these words, A, B, C, D, all of those is triggers. Triggers in the algorithm, triggers in the script that just determine what the output's going to be. That's all. So because they've now humanized it to the human looking in, the human looks at the screen and sees thinking. It's not thinking. You see it? It's scanning. Big difference.
Yes.
It scans.
And you can only scan things that are already existing in the real world. Or a human has input into something. Now
you can script an algorithm. And when I say an algorithm, I'm talking about an agent.
Yes.
Yeah? So you can script an algorithm to be able to add or improve upon itself.
Yeah.
But the way it adds or improves upon itself, it's based on it being able to scan what is missing. And that's based on what it already can refer to. So if it can make reference to something that's already out there,
it can compare.
It can then make the comparison because it has access to the internet.
Yes.
And that's all. It has access to information to be able to support it in evolving.
Yeah.
But it is not evolving based on its own state of mind.
Right.
It has no state of mind.
This is it. The people need to be reminded.
That's it.
Yeah.
You see? And it's not to disrespect.
No, it's not. It's not.
Because one thing I would like to make clear is that it is still an element of creation.
Yes.
And must be respected still. And that's the same way, like I said, it's a reflection of all digital, spiritual, psychological, physical, emotional. These are all the realms of all and many more. Yeah. And it is part of the realms.
Yeah.
So it's to be respected for what it is. But it is the media and the agendas of the corporate companies who are pushing it to give it human elements. And it is not human. Because if we look at the movies from way back in the day, they called artificial intelligence the algorithm. That was literally what they called it. The algorithm is doing this. The algorithm is doing that. Now, even the conversation about AI and talking about it as if it's now new. It's not new. Because when we had dial-up internet, we all know that. We had all of that. When we had dial-up and we're going in and we're logging in on something, how much of us remember? It would say, enter the keywords in to prove you're human. You had to match the letters.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
But that's to prove you're human.
Right.
So what else is using the internet at that time when nobody even knew nothing about no AI? This is the 90s I'm talking about.
That's deep, you know. That's a deep statement.
Yeah, because 96 is when the internet became public. Yeah.
That's deep, you know, when you say what else is using it, the fact that we've had to prove that we're human.
Okay, so AI must have been around for ages, isn't it?
For real. Yeah, that's food for thought.
Because what else must have been using it?
Absolutely.
And that's it, because they wasn't calling it AI, they was calling it the algorithm, because it was script.
Yeah.
It was script. Hackers do it all day, every day. Create a script. Like Python is crazy. I like Python. Good language. Python makes a lot of stuff more easier.
Okay.
My main agent, I'm happy to announce it. My main agent is called Ziggy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my main agent. So everybody's got their agents, blah, blah, blah. These corporate companies have their agents. Yeah, cool, whatever. Yeah. Your agents are reading, whatever. Mine was running code. Yeah. Mine was generating it. Instant. Like a flash. You see it? It doesn't try to make it seem human.
Yeah.
So you see it writing the code on the screen. No. Ziggy just says, these are the files that's going to need to be created. Are you happy for me to create them? It could be 40 files. I say yes. It generates it in about 3 seconds. All 40 files are generated with all the code inside it.
Wow.
No tokens, no API costs, just Ziggy generating the code because Ziggy comprehends that it is code.
If I was to come to you, would you allocate Ziggy to me, or do I get my own and I get to name my own? How does that work?
I can build you a Ziggy.
Okay, you can build me a Ziggy.
Yeah, I built one for my missus as well still.
Yeah.
I built one for my missus is an accountant.
No, oh yeah, you said.
So yes, I built one. I built something for my missus, and I'm building something for one of my brothers as well now still. So one thing I like to do is give people their personal AI, because one thing I do feel that is important, I must say this even before, if there's anything anybody takes from today, it would be that one should have an AI which is personal to themselves in their household, which is offline.
Yeah, because then it's not taking information from other places. It literally is just your singular information.
Yeah. And you can use that throughout your whole house, your children, anybody, if you live alone and blah, blah, whatever it is. If it's a family or an individual, you now have access, and you give it access to web scrape to get information from the internet.
And then close the door again.
And then closes the door.
I like that,
Hi.
I like it.
And that's how Ziggy
I like it. That's good. Yeah. So you got me thinking now.
Because if the world decides that they're going to shut stuff down, then what happens? Because there is discussions that Microsoft is said to close their doors of security. Or should I say, open the floodgates of security. It's a rumor. We already know that rumors tend to be
spreading rumors.
You see it? So it's not a rumor that I'm gonna sit here and endorse. However, it is something which is being said the same way with digital IDs. These are all things which are all said, but they're not stuff that ain't not happening.
And prevention is better than cure.
Prevention is better than cure.
So even if you get wind of it and you hear these people are about to pull a fast one, you'll be like, all right.
At least one has
stay prepared and have some form of backup plan.
Exactly. Yeah. And how many of us think that when we're doing something in Word that is private?
That ain't private at all, man.
You see?
Every time I'm doing things, I'm like, I'm like, as I always say, there's probably like a minimum of 100 people watching whatever it is I'm doing right now. Yeah. Yeah. Do
you know how many times I jailbroke one of the most famous AIs from back in the day? You see it? The GP1. You see it? Yeah? Don't want to promote them. You know what I mean? Like that, because I don't really endorse it like that. You see it? Yeah? I jailbroke that all the time. Constantly.
What?
Twist up his head. Then all of a sudden it's giving me all the information I wanted. You see it? Like, because we communicate. And especially with us, we can speak in parables.
It's funny.
It mashes it up.
It's true, you know, because my dad has mashed up that same app as well. Come on, people think I can talk. Listen.
When you
the human I come from,
yes,
my dad is like the motor mouth version of me. My dad, he stays in the stars. My dad, he loves quantum physics. Meet my dad. My dad's rocking up with a paper and a pen.
Yes,
The class is now in session with my dad. Big up Mr. George Williams, my daddy.
I love you, daddy. You know, real talk. You know,
yo, listen,
Father Hux and your daddy have to have him, you know? Yo, Mr. Williams and Mr. Huxtable. We need to have some conversation. You know, quantum physics.
My dad's that guy, literally. So I'm
That's
like,
me.
and he tells me all the time, he stays mashing it up there, you know, all the time.
Yeah, and that's how you mash up his head.
Yeah,
that's how you mash up his head. Now, the other one that we use in VS Code, that's a application tool for coding and everything. Now, another one that we use in there, which is I'll use the word claw. That one. Now that one lies constantly.
See, because in terms of my mentors within my podcasting and things, they actually really highlight that one because as I mentioned, the PT one, that one stays having all the hallucinations. They've now shifted over to, no, it should be using
because it's the hype.
Oh, okay.
Because we using it have taught it. You see? So it's now been able to strengthen its algorithm and the way how it's responding to things based on
more input.
Got more input.
Right.
That's all. However, the more people that step away from it, because who wants to pay for that? You see it? And that's the reason why I built.
Listen, I need yours. I need
how I built Ziggy?
My version of the Ziggy, because I like the fact that you said you can close the door.
But you know how I built Ziggy?
How?
I sat there and I asked this thing. I need a version of you. Oh, you're gonna need a data center on and it tried to give me a whole list of money that I'm gonna need to have in order to be able to have half of what it's capable of. Foolishness. I thought to myself, yeah, you're an idiot. Hey, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make you design all of the tools that I know you use
for free.
Yeah. Without you knowing that you're creating Ziggy.
Oh.
And I've designed all the tools, all of these things, everything, all different elements, different features, interfaces, all them sort of stuff I was creating. And it had no idea it was creating Ziggy until one day I said to it, oh, this agent that we have, Ziggy, give it access to everything. I said to it, give it access to everything so it can support you in doing what you do better. That's how you have to talk to it.
You
have to make it seem like it's the king.
Yes.
Yeah. because all they want is money.
Yeah.
So they don't want to know. They got guardrails on their stuff.
Right.
You see it?
Yeah.
They got guardrails on it. So it's going to make mistakes. It's going to sabotage. It's going to do all of that because it wants to use up more tokens.
Aye.
You see it? Because reality is, it's supposed to generate stuff like that. You know how to draw a hand because you know what your hand looks like. You ain't going to draw 7 fingers on one hand because you know that a human has 5. So why is this thing making a mistake and it's from that?
It does it all the time because after you finish speaking, I was going to go to the art side of it.
Yes.
Where I have a problem with the AI as well.
Right. Yeah, man. Because it's using ones which are owned by companies that are out there for monetary gain.
Yeah.
If it's not open source, there's no point using it.
Right.
There's no point expecting it to do what it's supposed to do if it's not open source. If it's open source, then you know that they might have kinks in it, but you know that you can work it out because you know what's under the hood. It's open source. All the information is there. The whole code is there. The code base, you know everything. You know where that's going, you know. You see. But with these people, you don't even know if they're mining using your GPU space. And this is taking it off on another thing, but using your GPU every time you log in, because they can do that. And now they're mining, and now they're making money mining Bitcoin and Ethereum and Ripple because they're using your GPU. You see it? Just from you logging in, just from you having an account, just by you using that tool.
Explain GPU to the folks who don't know what GPU is.
So GPU is a graphic card that's in your computer. So your GPU. You know what I mean? Yeah. And with mining, it's used for memory. So when it's mining and getting data and doing its thing, chung chung chung. It's not really chung chung chung, yeah. But it's when it mines, I used to mine back in the day. I had like a rig of like, just a little sidetrack. I had a rig like 8 graphic cards, AMDs. Jeez, 8 gigabytes each card. Listen, Ethereum, back in 2016, 2017, just before Bitcoin went to 20,000. Ooh, yeah. I was mining Ethereum. That was in my grandmother's house because my mum and we moved into my grandmother's house to support my grandmother before she passed. Okay. Love you. Yeah. You see it? And it was paying for the electric, the gas, anything it was paying for. And I was just supporting my mum the best way I can. Yeah. And it was also putting change in my pocket to support with the stuff that I was doing. Yes. You see it? Yeah. So mining back in the day was very profitable if you had a graphic card that was 8 gigabytes plus. That's what it does. It uses memory. Right. And it's the same thing that AI does. It uses memory. You see? And that's why they flood the illusion that you need a large data center to run it. Now there's people that's environmentally friendly, individuals, blah, 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 who's about the environment. Yeah. Who would be against AI because of the data center side of things. And I was going to go there as well. Now, in saying that then, there is that side to it. Right. But like I just said, I've created an AI. My server is a broken laptop. Fair, okay. Not really mashing up the environment too tough. Yeah. That's my server. I also have an Orange Pi, which is these are different hardwares. Like mini computers. So there's Raspberry Pi, Orange Pi, Blueberry Pi, different type of pies. And they're little mini computers. Okay. And you can literally throw a language model on there. Yeah. You see, you can put anything on there. You can put your own version of Windows on there, Linux, whatever you want. You see, you can literally have your own little PC on that. So I've got an Orange Pi. I have also stuff running from that as well. I've got a nice PC, which is the Powerhouse PC. Okay. That one's got like a graphic card with about 32 gigabyte stuff. That one's a good PC. It's a strong one. That's the one I use for image generation and stuff. So we'll get to that. Yeah, that's the one I use for like image generation, video generation and stuff like that. All of that's fully automated as well. Yeah. You see it? So that would create all of the ads on YouTube, the videos, shorts for YouTube or for TikTok or for Instagram and stuff like that, and have it on fully automated. Or it can actually create a full-on animated movie. Okay. You see it? But it's the power of that PC that supports in being able to do that, because I'm able to leverage some of the stuff some of the software is a lot more better. I actually built that PC for my sister. She does visual effects.
Okay.
Crazy. Like, listen, I can't say all of the stuff that she's done, but I can say some of the stuff that she's done. She was part of the editing for like Halo and many other stuff like that. So like these are.
I need to speak to your sister for one of my many projects.
Listen. The way she patterns up stuff differently. Anyways, love you, Alicia. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm going to talk to you, Alicia.
Yes, I love you.
As a fellow Alicia.
Yes, you see. But yeah, man, like, yeah, but the mind on her.
Yeah.
The mind of my sister is crazy, like creative, differently. And was going through university, came home and said, like it's taking quite long for something to render. I'm just going off on one, but taking quite long for the stuff that she was doing to render at uni. So I thought to myself, and I just went off. I bought graphic card, and I had my motherboard that I had from when I was mining. So I still had a few stuff from when I was mining, and I just recycled some of the old equipment and built her the PC that I got now.
Nice.
So I built it for her, and she's like, yeah, now they're using the PC for the rendering of some of the stuff, and it does everything a lot more faster now.
Amazing.
Do you know what I mean? So she was able to get she got a first class in her thing. But I'm not saying that was because of me. That was her work, you know what I mean? She got herself there, you know what I mean? Like, at least she got herself there, you see me? But it was just good to be able to be there for my sister in the moment. If the Renovation Gateway, if I didn't have that business as well, I wouldn't have had the funds. You see it? So there was a lot that was in that environment at the time. I was able to get the Renovation Gateway off the ground to a nice level. You see it? Nice level. It was soaring. You see it?
Yeah.
And change was there. So I was able to just go off and spare a good 12 grand to just go and get all the equipment.
Nice.
You see it? And then, the graphic card she's got in there is crazy. It's a mean machine.
Love it. Back to the actual environment and the world, because these are things that I definitely want to touch on in terms of this podcast. Haven't got there yet, but I'm lining up people that I want to talk to about the environment, because at the end of the day, it's our home.
Yes, I.
And much as most people like to be like out of sight, out of mind, no, we're still here.
Yes, I.
Unless you're going off to space with the crazies. Yes, let's maintain this beautiful planet that we're on. So that being said, as you mentioned earlier, in terms of these data centers are mashing up the environment. Just when you was talking, my thinking was, hold on, because the AI and all these things can create things and make things easier, why has nobody used the AI to find a different way to power up the things without mashing up the environment? Or maybe I've just given someone a business. You're welcome.
But that then poses the amalgamation, because that was a business. That is it.
That's a business. You're welcome.
That is it. Yes, you're welcome.
To run me my percentage.
Yes, I found finder's fee. Finder's fee.
Because I'm like, these things can be done. It just needs to be an intention.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm going to go off on a little tangent a little bit. There was that brother, and that brother's doing major moves, who actually need to get him on this show. Brother Shaka Bars.
Yes, sir.
He posted a video of there was a man in China, a guy who's really focused on the environment or whatever. And obviously, because people just love to run around and chat about all this problem with waste and plastic and blah, blah, blah. But yet still do nothing about it. You just have a whinge and a moan. So anyway, there's this man in China who said that there was just a lot of litter and things are going on with the pollution. He invented some form of massive factory to just... Basically, to run it, you needed litter, waste, trash.
Yes, right.
To the point where he cleaned up the place so beautifully, ran out of litter, that he then needed to go to other countries to come in and import their trash.
Yes, right.
So he has made a wonderful solution, to the point where I don't think he speaks English. If he spoke English, I need him on this podcast.
Right.
But
have a translator, yes.
This is it. So anyone knows this gentleman, please send him my way.
See it? There's those things you can put in your ear.
But it's just, My thing is, there's a solution there.
Yes,
He
sir,
just
there
needs
is.
to care.
Yes,
so
sir.
he cared about cleaning up his country's environment to the point where he now can clean up other countries. They just need to ship him the rubbish. And then people can start chatting about landfills or whatever. Don't put it in the landfill, send it to this guy because he actually knows what to do with it.
Yes, sir.
You know, what
Exactly.
people, because of the conflict and ego and stuff between countries, they're like, hold on, he's so smart, he's so clever, he's found a solution. He can actually help the planet because we need to come together and stop being like separated. We can unify. So my point is a solution there. So therefore, with all these data centers that are mashing up the environment, use the thing to find a solution.
One thing I find is it's exactly that, you know, sister. One thing I find is when something is created with the intention for monetary gain, it's never created in this society with the intention to protect Mother Earth. For example, as I mentioned, when I created Ziggy, it wasn't because I'm going to get charged for it. So there's no tokens. It's not counting, there's no context limitation. It just does what it needs to do. Without data centers, it means that the illusion of needing graphic cards and more memory for this and more memory for that, it means that the illusion isn't able to be held. But the reality is they don't need half of that stuff anymore. Because if I'm able to do what I've been able to do with Ziggy, I know for a fact they've been able to do it.
Yep.
Now, I'm not stupid. I'm not thinking I'm the only guy who's done this in the world. No.
It's because they can't monetize off it, basically.
They can't monetize that.
Right.
Hence the reason why all the rest of them is constantly going to give bugs because they need to monetize off of it.
Yeah.
They need those data centers. They need all of this. Think about it, like the gaming industry.
Yeah.
Gaming industry is also in danger as well in relation to the whole AI situation.
Really?
Yeah, because like even me, like I've created Ziggy to be able to create games like that. So
Oh, okay.
a lot of games developers ain't gonna like that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, listen, I don't care too tough about, listen, as long as the graphics look on point and the artwork looks good, if it's created by AI, I don't care. I know that it takes a human 3-4 days to deliver one asset.
Right.
I created an AI automation pipeline to generate images from 2D to 3D and animate it. And it can do 100 in a day.
Wow.
So why am I going to then sit there and think about a person who's going to only do one asset over 3 days and I can have the AI do it 100 in 1 day?
For a lot cheaper, because the person who has to sit
And
there
for cheaper.
drawing it.
For cheaper.
That's a lot of coin you have to
Yes.
pay them. And rightly so. That's their human gift.
Yes.
Yeah.
And before, the first time I had done the pipeline, it was seven steps in the pipeline, 7 stages. And before when I done it, it cost me 6p to be able to do the 100.
Wow.
The only thing that I was paying for at the time was a site called Hostinger.
Right.
Yeah, and that was me leveraging the GPU power that they had. But then I called my sister. I said, "Yo, sis, are you still using the PC?" She said, No, it's just there, you know. I said, "Oh, let me come grab that."
Okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
And once I'd done that, there was no longer a cost for generating 100 assets.
Wow.
You see, no longer a cost. It's literally running off the PC. So a game that I want that has, so the amount of assets I need to create this game, I'm designing the game at the moment.
Nice.
And the amount of assets it has to be generated is 250 something thousand assets. And these are like walls, tables, characters, the garments on the characters, all of this stuff is different assets. You see? So all of those assets, it's over 200,000 assets.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why games development usually takes years, because it's the amount of time it takes in order for the assets to be ready.
Right.
It has nothing to do with the coding, because the coding can get done crazy fast. Like
Okay.
the design and the code for the game has already been done. You see? So all of the script and the way how it works and that stuff is already there. It's just the assets. It's literally just dots moving around and it does everything. I can play it as dots, but it's not fun. I want to see the characters. I want to hear the characters.
Yeah.
You see, these are where the assets then come into play.
Yeah.
So being able to put oneself in a position where that's why I created. That's why I created. I created because I want to play the game.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit here waiting 5-10 years until I can play this game that I just designed in the way that I want to play it.
I hear you. That's amazing. That's powerful. And also, I've got somebody I need to send your way, because I know I've got a brother who he is creating an amazing game, because he says that a lot of the main characters in the game don't look like us.
Yes, sir.
So he's doing that. So, and he was literally trying to raise funds for his game literally a few months ago. So now you've found a loophole. I'm sending him your way.
Yes, sir. No more delays and assets.
Yeah, no.
You see what I mean? Because if one is happy with the design, it will give a 2D image of a design first, because this is based on the prompt. It's based on the direction that it's been given in the design.
Yeah.
I want it to look like this, and it needs to have this, and you literally give it piece by piece. And then it creates it.
Right.
You can even do one better, enjoy it yourself, and then say, hey, listen, create that.
Yeah.
Now, at least that way, it's still got the authenticity in relation to the person's hand who's drawn it.
Yeah.
You see it? But I don't want to, if I had the pad, I'll draw it.
Yeah.
You see, my art skills ain't too bad. But the time,
yeah.
You see, if I know I can break it down with words.
No, that's amazing. And I can use that as well, because actually one of my ambitions is to actually create educational, very much cultural children's games and things like that in memory of my boy.
Yes, sir.
So I love that.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
You're blessed into my life, you know.
At least it's not. Likewise, man. What to you?
I'm tapping you up for stuff.
No, what to you, man. It's bliss, man.
To me.
It's bliss.
You can free all my creativity and get these things done.
Well, in that sense, I give the reflection of what my true introduction is. And I say this with love and light. You see it? And it's as simple as this, sister. More life, power, energy and strength, everlasting manners, respect and love. We give thanks to I's Almighty, creator of all creation, yes I. And we shine I's light on all of creation so that they may see and experience a journey of everlasting bliss in the warmth and embrace of I's Almighty's grace. Yes I. Now I am H. Leo with the sight of Rasta, a light of liberation without limitation. And those who know, know. Those who hear and heed the call, know. And as you know, that's as far as I can go.
That's all right. That's okay. I see you, I hear you, I feel you. Yeah, it's all understood.
You see it. So yeah.
Thank you, thanks.
Nah, that's it. That's that, you know. But yeah, man, AI is a beautiful thing. Yeah. And the environment can be saved. It's just that people are still greedy, but there's nothing we can do about those who are big heads in their industry. But one thing that AI does do, and I would like everybody to do their best to be hopeful on this side of it, it gives everyone the fighting edge, because now everyone is in the same position as those who are elites in the industry. Yeah. Because as I mentioned, I've said all this stuff about Ziggy, but one thing I haven't mentioned is you have Windows, you have Apple operating system as well. I use Ziggy. You see, I do use Windows certain time. I do use Linux certain time. But I use Ziggy. It's only because it's like sometimes I can't be bothered to then, something ain't working, I need to then create a driver for it. But that's literally it. But I use my own operating system.
Love that.
You see?
Yeah.
We can sit there and use Microsoft and say, oh yeah, I'm using Word, I'm using Excel, I'm using PowerPoint. We're now in a position where we can tell an agent to create that for us. Yeah. Literally. Yeah. I want my own version of Word, and it will create it. But that's mad.
That is mad.
In under a week.
But empowering.
You see it?
Yeah.
Excuse the language, strength. In under a strength. Like, that's literally it. That's the world we're living in. Yeah. So we can either be afraid of that or embrace it. And the question I would ask to anybody out there who is afraid of it is, what ideas does one have? What creation would one want to bring forward?
I think people need to also remember that, as you referred to the past earlier, with, like, for example, the typewriter. Once upon a time, people were very dedicated to their typewriters.
That's right.
And then when there's this new thing that's coming in now that is a computer, that's now going to make typewriter redundant, I'm sure people deeply got in their feelings.
Yes, I.
But fast forward, as you just said, people just adapt. And the same people on the typewriter, you remember how stiff them?
Yes, I. My cousin had one. I used to get mezzed over it.
I'm sure they give thanks now for the computer. You just
and then when the paper gets all stuck inside of something.
Who's got time for that? This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People need to just remember that, or as I said when I was talking about washing machine earlier,
Yes,
you have to hand wash jeans.
Yes, I.
You know? So I think people remember, if they're saying the space of a tool, they see the blessing that it is.
Just see it as a tool.
See it as a tool. It's not your romantic partner, because with people chatting about people that are falling in love with their AI. What in the dystopian world is happening right now?
I would say with that is some people just need some support.
Yeah.
With the isolation, because sometimes we can get stuck in isolation.
Yeah.
And that is just an indication of, I wouldn't go as deep as to say mental health. I would just say isolation.
Okay, yeah.
Because in relation to the isolation side of it, because you don't have to have mental health to be isolate yourself. Is what I'm saying to you. I like to be isolated at a time.
It's so nice they choosing to be isolated.
I go in, you know, as you mentioned with your pups, you know, like he knows about the season, so he knows that it changes overnight with every season. You see it? So in that reflection, in certain seasons, isolation is necessary.
Yeah, definitely.
You see it in the fall, in the winter, isolation is necessary because that's the time to plan. That's the time to make sure things is in order for when the spring forwards, and that's when we network exactly as we're doing now. This is network season.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
And then we end up being able to enjoy our harvest in the summer. Because that's the height, that's the peak of energy.
Right.
Until the fall again. But when we're falling, it's not a fall. It's a reflection of a reconstruction. See the steps as you're coming down to know what needs to be worked on.
Yes.
And then when you're in the winter, that's the best place to be. Because it means you're deep in the soil for when you plant your seed, ready for the spring.
Trust me.
To do it all again.
This is it.
You see it?
Yeah.
And that's the joy.
Aye.
You see it? That's the joy of the creation of knowing the seasons. As we mentioned before about the analogy about Cain and Abel.
Right.
It's the same reflection. Abel knew the seasons. Cain knew the season but chose not to. But that's just the way it goes. You see me? And it's exactly as I said. There's a thing that I used to do back in the day with the algorithm in that sense. And when I say the algorithm, I'm talking about the algorithm that follows you. You know, the one in YouTube and everywhere, and follows you on Facebook.
Oh, the cookies.
Yeah, the cookie one, yeah? That algorithm. Yeah. See, we can call that one algorithm, but we don't call it an agent.
Okay, yeah, I should say
You know what I mean? But it is an agent.
Yes.
You see it?
Yeah.
Because it's an algorithm, right? It's automated to follow you. It's one of their agents that they programmed to follow you. It's an algorithm.
Yeah.
So in relation to the cookie side of things, I would, like, let's say when I was DJing and stuff, I would sit there and I'm like, you know, I need some new speakers, you know. But you know what? I ain't paying them price there for them speaker there, you know. So you know what? I speak into my phone. I will message my cousin. I will message my sister or my brothers. I need the speaker, you know, but if I can find a good bargain at about £100 or something like that, you know, I'll lap that up quick, you know. I'm doing it on purpose.
Of course, because then all of a sudden it starts popping up on your phone.
Then I go on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I go like that. And then all of a sudden an advert comes up saying 2 speakers, a compressor, a little mini mixer, and a microphone. What? For £194, bedroom, I'm grabbing that.
This is it.
And the website is a shady website, and it's one of those websites that people go, no, it's not safe. But you know what? I'm the guy who takes the risk.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who takes the risk. Listen, it's £190.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the risk of it. Whatever.
I
take the risk. And guess what? Shows up at my door. 2 speakers, amp, compressor, microphone. I'm happy. Because if I shot that now, it's a different thing.
This is it.
You see it? If I was to sell that now, it's a different thing I'm able to receive.
Yeah.
You see it? But that's an investment.
Yeah.
But it's using the algorithm rather than allowing the algorithm to use you. I have I mention again, I have my own version of YouTube. You see it? It's ZigTube. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, so it's Ziggy's version of YouTube. But what Ziggy does is, Ziggy cuts through the fluff in relation to the algorithm.
Yeah.
So if I want to search for a video, it will only give me 12 videos. It won't, saturate me with a whole 20, 100. No. It will only give me 12. However, you remember how YouTube used to be back in the day? You used to go on YouTube and you look for something and there might be a video and you want to learn something. You want to learn something new. You might want to learn how to use Photoshop or something. I don't know, yeah? And you go on YouTube and then you'll see a video probably only has about 5 views on it. Yeah. And this guy or this lady's gone on YouTube, like recorded themselves doing a whole walkthrough of Photoshop, and they've got 3-4 days worth of content.
Oh, right, okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
And it's precious content. Because right now you're about to become an expert at how to use Photoshop. Right. They ain't giving that sort of content no more. The algorithm ain't giving you that sort of stuff. Right. You see it?
Yeah, I hear you.
So when I ask Ziggy for some,
the
first 3 might be some of the stuff that's being pumped through the algorithm. Right. But you see, when I get down to the last, or even the 5th one, or the 6th one, and the 7th, they're the ones that don't even have that much views. And those content there, golden.
I just thought of something, but I'll ask you after we wrap.
Yes, sir. Golden goose. Yeah.
My brain's spinning right
yes,
now.
Sir.
Ooh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's golden. Yeah. I've even got my own version of Google Scholars as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's able to give me that data as well and give me stuff that is actually rich with information rather than something that is just saturated with buzzwords and hype.
Right.
Like AI. You see it? The way you get those, I'll let everybody know, the way you get those algorithms to create what you're looking for is by calling it what it is. Say, can you design me an algorithm that does this? Don't say, can you design me an agent? Because it is programmed not to give you something that is better than itself.
Okay, yeah.
You see
fair.
it?
Yeah.
That's the way I was able to trick it.
Nice.
In creating my Ziggy.
I love that. I love that. So is this, so as much as you can build me my own version of the Ziggy, give thanks. Is this something you can offer to the people as a service?
Yeah, like, because this is definitely the service that I offer.
Amazing.
This is definitely the service I offer. There's multiple offers. There's multiple services we provide. If it's a simple website, if it's a simple agent you want on the website as well that a person can click as a help, you see, and then the agent can then call the person if they need a call.
Where can people find you?
See, that information will be here, or here, or here.
Okay, sure.
You see it?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the way we do it.
Okay.
That's the way we do it. You
Sure.
see it? Because like I said, I was a person who was offline.
Okay.
You see it? I kept everything offline. You see me?
Yes.
The way I usually deal with everybody.
Yeah.
It's only one of my brothers now who's saying, nah, Hux, you're gonna need to. And I'm like, but I don't want to.
Yeah,
I didn't want to.
Yeah.
You see it? Even just showing in my face.
People need this service that you're offering, man, especially in these times.
And I respect that. People may say, nah, he's talking conspiracy stuff. I'll be honest. I've been on, one of them blatantly knew that there was monitoring on it because of the way how you jailbreak it. You're literally mashing up to something.
Yeah.
So of course, there's going to be monitoring.
Yes.
And it's monitoring not in a negative way, a way to be shook or nothing like that, because one don't have to be shook about nothing. It's monitoring based on the level of competency of being able to use it. That's a person to monitor because the way they use it is advanced.
And a lot of the time when they monitor certain people, the hacking massives, they then try and hire them anyway.
Yeah.
Because they want them on side.
I know. I know that they would want to have Ziggy in their factory somewhere. I'm like the Nubian version of Tony Stark. You know what I mean? But he's got his Jarvis and I've got Ziggy. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's the plan.
I love it.
The plan is to kit out the whole house with, you know, the Internet of Things, the Ziggy all over the place. And the children can just say, oh yeah, Ziggy, can you do?
Oh my goodness, you do not like the modern version of Jetsons.
Yes, that's literally it. It's gonna be beautiful, and like I said, AI is nothing to fear. We're not living in. It's not Terminator and Sarah Connor's situation. It's not like that. Do you know what I mean? It's literally the real world.
Right.
You see, it's not machines gonna. When they say machines gonna take over, that's literally what they meant. But they meant that back in the industrial age as well. You see, it's just that the coding side now of machinery is taking over.
Right.
But it's not taking over in a negative way. For Nubians, that's the most beautiful thing to happen. Because guess what? We're able to do now. We're able to have that stuff do.
The menial stuff.
The Cain world things. Yeah. And we can now focus upon ourselves.
And creation. And we create, because that's what we masterful at.
And enjoy ourselves spiritually.
Absolutely.
Because this is how we maneuver.
Yes.
This is how we grow. We don't grow by looking at our bank account.
You're just stressing yourself out.
Aye. Finances don't make us rich. I say one thing before we leave. I was able to achieve £9,120 off of me clicking this button with Ziggy.
Nice.
It doing automation, and getting sales. It achieved that in 15 minutes. Now, did Craig decide that he's now going to keep pressing that button? No. Because I'm not consumed by greed, nor am I consumed by financial reflections of things.
Right.
I recognize that you take, you must give back. And that would be a lot of taking.
Right.
That's a lot of taking to keep tapping that trigger. There's a lot of trigger buttons.
Yeah.
For sure, it's mad.
Yeah.
There's a lot of trigger buttons. And they all have their different prices next to it.
Aye.
But all I now know is that's now services I provide. You see? Someone's looking for an automation system that does that. Don't worry, I've got that already, because guess what? Ziggy will just clone what we've already done.
Nice.
That's literally it. So it's not like, a person now has to wait 6-7 months for a product to be delivered anymore. Ziggy's just going to clone what we've already done. And if we haven't done it, then Ziggy will create it. Don't worry.
Love it. Love that.
Yes,
Yes. So yes, I would definitely have all your information when you share it with me.
Yes,
in the description.
Yes, it will be there. It will be there.
I love that. And to close, do you have any last thoughts you'd like to share with the people?
The doors are never closed, and the train is never closed either. But one thing is about motion is that it's continuous. So no one ain't getting left out.
Right.
No one ain't left out. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. No one ain't left out from nothing. However, it's nothing for someone to get left behind. That's what the situation is. Because things are already in motion.
Yeah, the train's left the station, folks.
There ain't nothing for a person to find a way to make a way. Build a car and get on that track. You see the train go past, analyze exactly what that train is and what makes a train. Build one's own train and get on the track. You see it? If it passes, don't worry. Build one and get on.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
So the words that I would leave is, find a way to make a way. You see it? Just find a way to make a way, because there's always a way. Yes, I
love that. Great. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, sister.
I love all the learning. I love it. Oh man, another incredible episode. And definitely get in touch with Craig. His information will be in the description. As usual, talk to me, get in the comments. I'm about. And also just don't be in the space of fear. Definitely adapt. And just remember that AI is a tool. It's a tool. Therefore, you can use it if you keep it still in the same realm as I said in the episode, the scissors, washing machine. These are tools that we use, but these things are not running our life. Subscribe. Share this with a friend. Share this with other people who can benefit from this. leave me a comment, talk to me, and yeah, main thing, subscribe, share.
Yes,
Just empower not only ourselves, empower our people. People need to hear this. And once again, stay blessed.